if you also want to convert CAT this year, then you need to just follow few very small principles. Be disciplined, be perseverant, do hard work, and have faith in yourself. And then you will be able to convert it. I can assure you that you will be able to improve your scores at least. The colleges which you are getting now, if you just spend that extra 1 more minute, 1 more day, 1 more week for working upon that particular topic and improving your scores, you will be able to achieve a college better than that. Just make that extra mile effort. Hello friends, my name is Harshit Walia. I am a computer science graduate from Delhi Technological University. I have 6 years of work experience. I have written CAT 4 times. In my first 3 CAT attempts, I have converted IIM Kozhikode, IIT Bombay and IIM Shillong. But because of my personal aspirations and my profile, I wanted to only join IIM Ahmedabad or Bangalore. That's why I chose to write CAT again. And in my 4th attempt, I converted IIM Ahmedabad. I started writing CAT in 2019 after graduating from my college, as I first wanted to secure a job. In 2019, I gave my first attempt, and in 2020 and 21 were my second and third attempts. I was not able to appear for CAT in 22 and 23 because of some personal reason. And after taking a break for 2 years, I secured 99.49 percentile in CAT and 99.79 percentile in XAT. I converted IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Lucknow and XLRI in CAT 2024 and XAT 25. So after taking a break for 2 years and not writing CAT in 22 and 23, I was a bit confused whether to write a CAT again in CAT 2024. I talked to Amya sir whether is it worth it to write CAT again. He told me that if you convert Ahmedabad, Bangalore or even Lucknow, it is worth it to give CAT again, and with your profile you will be able to convert it. But there were some other people as well who were convincing me to go for PGPX program, and that's why I was in a bit confusion. But with faith in myself and in sir, I decided to write CAT again. So Amya sir also told me that converting IIM Ahmedabad might be trickier for my engineering profile, but since I have a large amount of work ex, converting IIM Bangalore was a safe option for me, as they give more weightage to work ex, and that's why my best bet and the greatest hope of writing CAT for CAT 2024 was IIM Bangalore. Deep inside, I wanted to convert IIM Ahmedabad only, even though that was a trickier option as per sir. And that's why I wanted to give more than 100% so that I can secure a higher marks in CAT percentile and increase my possibilities of converting IIM Ahmedabad call. After my 3 failed attempts of CAT, I knew my weaknesses and the areas which I need to work upon. Even though I was working and I had limited working hours, but with my proper strategy and guidance, I was able to work diligently. So my daily routine was from 9 to 6 I used to work at Atlassian. I was working from home. From 6 to 7 I used to regularly go to gym, because a healthy mind resides in a healthy body, even though it is a code. But I can tell you from my experience that after going to gym, when I would restart my studies from 7 p.m. in the evening, I was making a fresh start, and it was giving me a bit more clarity and thought process towards my preparation as well. Since I was working in parallel to my preparation, I had very limited time, so I restricted my resources to only PYQs initially. I started with 3 books initially and then increased them to 5 books, and that's all was my preparation material. Apart from that, I was regularly writing mocks and 2 mocks per week. That was my preparation strategy. So once CAT and XAT exams are over, in the first week of January, after first week of January, we start receiving form calls from different B schools, and in all those forms we have to answer one particular question, which is why MBA. And when I talk to my mentors, how should I get an answer which is personalized to me for why MBA? So they told me that you are right now having a certain profile and you have certain dream which you want to achieve, and MBA is going to help you create a path for you from taking you from your current profile to your dream profile. And how MBA will do that is through its MBA curriculum. So if you go and study what is there in the MBA curriculum, you can generate a personalized answer for your why MBA. And that's what I did. I searched online and found out this particular book, The Visual MBA. It is not a very text-heavy book. It has only visuals. It is explaining what is an MBA in a very innovative fashion. And I studied this complete book, and I was able to understand what MBA will help me to learn. And that's why I created my answer for why MBA. So after why MBA, one more common question which is asked in BE school forms is, what are your short-term and long-term goals? This is something which is similar to why MBA only, but it is a bit more specific. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? And if you are writing a very unrealistic answer to this question, nobody will buy it. So you need to add certain substance to your answer about your short-term and long-term goals. For my profile, coming from an engineering background, having 6 years of work ex in the IT industry, product management is my short-term goal. And my long-term goal, which I used to tell during the interview, is C-suite role aspiration, which is a fact as well. So everyone has that long-term goal. So for my short-term goal, even though I was saying product management, in one of the mock interviews, I was asked a question, create a roadmap to solve this particular problem. And I did not know much in depth of the product management itself. And in that entire interview, they ended up grilling me on how will you solve this. And after that interview, I did one thing. I went home, I researched online, found out a very good book on the product management to understand what is a product management, how product managers work. And similarly, for my long-term goal, which is CEO or C-suite role aspirations, I found out a book online, what does a CEO do? And that way I was able to resolve this. So this was my product management book, Product Management in Practice, and this is Most Successful CEO Secrets. So this way I was able to resolve my dilemma of how to answer what is there in product management, and also asking the depth question of long-term goal. One last thing, after you have prepared all the questions which can be asked during your interview, the last but not the least thing is your presentation. And inside that presentation is also the certificate file. So I created this particular certificate file. You can also take a zipper file which will have all your documents, take them to your interview and show them to your panelists. During the XLRI interview and Lucknow interview, they went through my certificate file. But in other interviews, this file was just looked at by the document verification team, but the panelists did not look at it. But in the Lucknow interview, my 60% of the interview was focused on the certificate file itself. So having a presentable certificate file is also important. So final concluding thought from my CAT and GDPI preparation strategy is that even though people will tell you that for a general engineer male profile, it is very difficult to convert IIM Ahmedabad, but still there is a 1% possibility to convert it. And if I have done it, so can you. I followed 3 things. I restricted my resources, I was disciplined and sincere towards my preparation, and I was resilient. If I was not able to solve a particular question, I would look at one solution. If I am not able to understand it, I will go to online, try to see other solution. If I am losing motivation, I will try to generate innovative ways like the highlighter approach which I talked about, or talk to my mentors that I am feeling down, what should I do? I am not able to concentrate on my exam. So if you also want to convert CAT this year, then you need to just follow few very small principles. Be disciplined, be perseverant, do hard work, and have faith in yourself. And then you will be able to convert it. I can assure you that. You will be able to improve your scores at least. The colleges that you are getting now, if you just spend that extra 1 more minute, 1 more day, 1 more week for working upon that particular topic and improving your scores, you will be able to achieve a college better than that. Just make that extra mile effort.